Hello all, Fitzman here, and welcome back to Dishonored 2. We are going to continue where we left off from the last time. And try to get to the bottom of this, and I'm starting to really not trust her. She's going a bit bonkers. That's saying something coming from us. Okay, well, I suppose you could have that standing around. Oh. Okay. You don't look well, my friend.
What's wrong with you?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's a crown killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 183.
Oh dear.
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like, my dear assistant.
Okay.
They should have let me take the Vice Overseer. But no. Duke's a coward.
Okay.
I'm hungry. They promised me another muscled gardener from the Grand Palace.
She's gone. What happened?
Okay. Never mind. Ah, shit, I need to find that. Alright. Okay. Disease treatment, that's where I was supposed to go, wasn't it? Was it 183? Oh, that's guts. Nice.
Why? They have to know something.
Uh-oh. Oh, ooh, that was... Okay, can I...
Kneel down to your betters!
No!
No use running!
There's plenty of use running. I go... Why would you not go where my trap is? Oh, wow. Hey, lady.
Come back here!
carefully laid out a trap for you and you just refuse to take it. Or step in it. How rude is that? Bloodflies. Hello, all of you. So nasty. Okay. Why do I have the feelings he's just gonna come charging around sometime? That's just noise. Maybe we should read the lecture on the bloodfly fever. It seems to be an integral part of this game. A transcript of a lecture given at the Academy of Natural Philosophy by Dr. Alexandra Hypatia. Direct attention to chart 7. Here you have the final stage of the bloodfly infection. This patient is 37 years of age and was a school headmistress before her unfortunate encounter with a large nest in her deceased uncle's greenhouse. Note the lesions on her face and arms and the larval swellings throughout the body. But what the droid cannot show you is her demeanor before death. The most striking symptom of progressed infection is the protective attitude demonstrated towards the nest. This tells us, even prior to the autopsy, that the larvae or the byproducts have infected the intention center of the victim's brain. Direct attention to silver graph image 4. There is no cure once the condition has advanced this far, though you can make your patient less agitated with generous dosings of opiates. The subject died 3 days after this silver graph was taken. Direct attention to chart 8. And here is the fully mature insect. After its post-bloodfly transformation, now in beetle form, note it has dropped its wings, it is no longer aggressive and has many beneficial qualities, especially in the field of agriculture. Without these insects, many crops across the corners would suffer, leading to the loss of yield and a marked reduction in profits. Yeah. I'm sure profits are what everyone is thinking about if they're infected.
I'm not seeing things.
Hello? Hi. Hello? Okay, I can't talk to you. Apparently. Well, you just, have fun. And why is there a pistol with that man? It doesn't seem like something there ought to be. Easy enough to kill. Alarm clock. I suppose that's if you want to be sneaky and distract someone. I don't. I just want to stab them. That's how we do things. charms or runes or anything nearby. Not from the looks of it. Okay, there's the safe over there. I don't trust this. I don't.
Hopefully it's inside.
Reminder, things to buy. Vasco, sorry to have to send you out again so soon, but I won't be able to proceed until I have the following. 1 large tin of powdered sea salt, compounding grease, but not a lot, it goes rancid too quickly, rubbing distillates, glycerin, 2 vials of oil of juniper, 2 vials oil of rose. I know the rose oil is expensive, but it's the only thing for clearing the lungs of phlegm, so what can we do? Maybe we'll plant our own rose garden someday, no? Wish I could go fetch them myself. Alexandra Hypatia. Probably from when she was a bit saner. Oh, Vasco's diary. Alexandria's new serum must never leave Adamaya, and no one must ever know of our failure. We tested it on ourselves, which we often do, in fractional doses. The night was sheer horror. It's hard to describe the effects on the mind, the frenzy it induced. We were not ourselves. Alexandria muttered to herself, calling herself Grim Alex, almost as if she had a total shift in personality. I cannot commit to paper all that occurred, but I burn with shame, remembering the way my perspective shifted, as if my entire morality was upended. Let's see. The following day, after recovering my senses, I felt better than I have in years. The serum might hold the keys to improved lung function and general vigor. It could even ameliorate the effects of some of our worst fevers and infections. But the costs are too high. The absolute loss of empathy, the unfettered appetites. And yet a week later I watched Alexandria on the terrace below. She was in a terrible way, disheveled, with words escaping her lips that were jumbled and wild. Her movements were unfamiliar. In the morning I asked if she had tried the serum again. She was most alarmed, assuring me that she would never again touch even a drop of it. She swears that only a sample remains, safely locked away for future study. Alright. Might as well grab that. And that. Okay, it was 1, 8, 3. Yes, great. This time it has to work. I'm certain the dosage is right and I will only have 1 chance. Grind all the solid ingredients together, including the aluminium salts. Done. Add some egg whites, they should have some in the kitchen, but I'll have to be discreet. Done. 2 weeks in my safe away from the daylight should be enough for the serum base to activate. Add half a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. Alright. If Dr. Hypatia was in her right mind, she would probably object to this step, but since the Grand Guard put Adamaya under lockdown, several men have died killed by blood flies, they might as well serve the greater good. All the previous blood samples seem promising. I'll need to avoid being seen again by the janitor. Heat the final mixture, inject as soon as possible. So, do we have the half syringe of blood we need?
Vasco's notes.
The syringe should be in here. Or syringe. I think it's the correct pronunciation of it. Alright. don't just read the diary and loot the room. I have a feeling something's going to happen when I grab it. An autograph.
I finally understand it. There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over, and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here and, if I'm right, sends her out on diabolical assignments. Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling the Crown Killer. She leaves and comes back, leaving bloody footprints. But there's a cure, a counter serum. I'll try to administer it once I get my notes from the safe in disease treatment. Hello? Oh, Alexandria. I was just... No. It's you!
Yes, Vasco, my love. You were found out, and now we have some experiments to conduct. Come, I'll make you comfortable.
Ah! No!
Oh dear. So, the Duke sends out Hypatia in her monstrous form as the Crown Killer to sue propaganda against Emily and Corvo. And he probably does this by... what was her name? The one who took over. But her bidding. Oh, they are so dead. Right, Vasco's diary. A patient arrived late at night, complaining of grit in her eyes. The good doctor was resting, finally, so I took the case. After careful observation, I determined that the cause was silver dust from the mines. To bring forth tearing from the eyes, I combined glycerin and pepper oil, which I planned to follow at once with a rinse. However, the burning sensation was apparently quite marked, and the patient was too distressed to let me attend further. However, the flow of tears was sufficient that I'd wager by morning her eyes were clear. I declared my idea for purging the eyes of grit to be a success. I could sell the formula, just a thing to get dust and debris banished from the eyes. Vasco's formula for eyes and ears, that's what I'll call it. Fast and effective. All with Dr. Alexandria Hypatia's permission, of course. She knows best. Not anymore. Okay, let's see what happens now. Right, so I need infected blood, which we can get right here. Convenient. Can we, how do we... Ah, there we go.
I hope this works.
Me too. Alright, create the counter serum. We need to go back here.
For her sake, I hope this works.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad to create the counter serum. We still have to inject her though. And hip hip hooray for that. Uh-oh. So how do we do this?
dead, aren't you? Isn't this fun?
Oh, can I? Let's control.
I'm going to chew on your eyes.
There we go.
No, no, no! Not back to sleep! I won't go. I won't give it back!
Alright. I need answers.
Doctor,
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
no, someone was poisoning you. You should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry, I'm going to take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
I need to lie down.
Well, fair enough, I suppose. Sokolov's abduction. Dear friend, the dock captain just sent word that he spotted Sokolov. Knows his habits, says Sokolov buys whale blood off boats by the gallon to make pigments, apparently. See, you seem to share some interest with the old genius, so why don't you go and invite him over like we said? The sooner the better. He's probably staying on a boat in the bay. I trust you'll be able to follow his scent. Keep him safe in Adamar. Don't hurt him or he will be useless for our plans. If you're hungry though, the dock captain has served his purpose, and his second in command recently did me a favor. Okay. Right, this was the lab thingy. There was a room I had to flee from this room, so I didn't get to search it properly. Well, I'm at full hit points, so I don't really need that.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines, for the children in hovels at the edge of the city, cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever did he go, dear sister? I long to take him apart, to roll in the mess, rutting against his slippery skull, driving myself against his red femur. In time, good Vasco. In time.
Right, well, I'm glad we snapped her out of that.
Need some help over here. Ready? This shouldn't take long. At your command. This
Lead to that.
Hairy ass!
Where are you going? Oh, you're sounding the alarm, are you? No. Bad guy. I haven't really explored here, have I? It seems to be where I wanted to go. Whoa. What the? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? Alright.
Damn you!
Oh.
Let's see how you acquit yourself!
Hey!
You aren't going anywhere! Wait for my orders!
Shit. He shot me through solid cover.
I wonder who that was.
What the? Stop!
Oh yeah. Ah.
You won't get away!
Alright. I just need Can you just come here and we can have a fight?
Huh? Stop!
Oi!
No use running!
Not running.
I've got...
You.
I don't have time for games!
Can I zoom? If I can't zoom, I can't remember how.
Can't stay hidden forever!
You don't stand a chance anyway. I saw you. No use
I'll
hiding.
find you, you know.
Come on, just kill him.
Someone's shooting at us.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Can I get over there?
Hey! He's here! You're done!
Oi! Can I get over there? Yes, I can. Oh, I don't have a rewild sword. Aha! There we go. So screw you. Can't remember that place. Boat, healing potion. And there's my contact. Yeah, the whole thing about laying low is not our style anymore.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
Alright, so this is the...
Just a while longer, then we'll be off.
Looks like you made it.
I will be searching the level for the bone charms and the runes that I missed. And when I've done that, we will return here
Are we
and
finished?
finish
The Grand Guard could come at any time.
the level. So, I'll wrap up the episode here. So, thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Still on your feet, old man?